السابقون الأولون من المهاجرين والأنصار والذين اتبعوهم بإحسان.
You must throw the pebbles in. They must be thrown in. You cannot walk up to the stoning area. There's the huge pillar, then there's a basin around it. You can't just go up to it and drop it in. It's not to be done in that way. It is to be done where you physically, literally throw the stone in. It cannot just be dropped in or even reach down and put it in there. You must throw it in there. It must fall into that basin around the pillar as a throw, with physically, literally throwing it in. Not going and dropping it in or even going and reaching down and putting it in. It must be thrown in. That is the nature of ar-rami. The sunnah is to do the stoning, throwing the stones in. Fourthly, the mustahab action of saying the takbir with every stone that is thrown. لأن الرمي عبادة لله سبحانه وتعالى فيكبر عليه وليس هو رميا للشيطان كما يقول الجهال. And so every time you throw one of the pebbles, you say Allahu Akbar with it. And that is mustahab to do so with every pebble you throw. And then the Shaykh says, the stoning, it is not as the commoners believe that you are stoning the Shaytaan. It is not as the commoners believe that you are stoning the Shaytaan. Rather, this is an act of worship that you've been commanded to do. It is an act of worship, a part of Hajj, to do the stoning. It is not a stoning of the Shaytaan as the commoners believe. وإنما نعم وذكر الله وذكر لله عز وجل وإن كان أصله أنه رمي للشيطان لأن إبراهيم عليه السلام لما عرض له الشيطان يوسوس له رماه بسبع حصيات ثم عرض له فرماه ثم عرض له فرماه. هذا في الأصل لكن نحن نفعله سنة وعبادة لله عز وجل. There is a narration about Ibrahim alayhi salam when the Shaytan came to him whispering to him that Ibrahim alayhi salam stoned the Shaytan. But that doesn't mean what you are doing now is a stoning of the Shaytan. You are doing an act of worship as a sunnah. It is not that you are actually stoning the Shaytan. And that's where the commoners have this misunderstanding, and that's why you see them, when they stone with power. Not just throwing it, but with power. And not only is it stones, but large rocks. And sometimes they're slippers and all types of things. They believe they are stoning the Shaytan and beating the Shaytan. And so they throw with all of their power, and they throw rocks and stones and slippers and other things as well. You'll see many things inside of that basin. So that is not the case. This is an act of worship now that you are stoning as a part of the rites of Hajj. It is not that you are hitting the Shaytan.